You want water or anything? You sure?
I'm good, bro.
All right.
I'm good.
Here, you can put this on. See how it sounds?
Yeah, for sure. This one?
Ooze. Yeah, right there.
Ooze.
Ooze. Here, check it out.
Oh, damn. That's nice.
It sounds nice, right? Here, just keep the microphone like a fist away from your face.
Yep.
There you go.
Check, check.
Mic check.
1, 2, 3.
How you doing, bro?
Doing good, man. Yeah, thank you for inviting me. It's been good. It's been good being at Issa's, and it's really refreshed my mind, and just
Nice.
It kind of gave me some more motivation,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Awesome. Yeah, being at Issa's?
Yeah. Just like the different environment and just different people and just another spark in life, just like.
I feel ya. Yeah. Going through a lot of changes. You're like, one love. Come on.
Well,
take me in.
What's up, Issa? I really I went through a lot of shit, bro.
Yeah.
It was really hard on me. You know what? I feel way better now, but it's stuff that it's life, That's how it is.
Life has its ups and downs. It's all about how you handle it.
Yeah, for sure. And
Yeah.
sometimes you need challenges to you kind of need to be pushed in the corner to grow up,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you said even right now you're going through stuff with your business, have to start working for the man again.
Yeah, I mean it's Thanksgiving's coming up and I'm broke, obviously. Yeah, most of the money when I started my business 6 months ago kind of just went towards my business, like in tools and everything.
That's how it goes.
And I really didn't save any money, so I'm like, I want to do it again in a couple months. I just need to rack up some cash, and I want to get licensed and everything to be legit and just,
Can you do both at the same time? Take hourly jobs from whoever employs you, but then also take your own personal jobs, or?
Yeah, you can, but the thing is, you know how it is. When you have a full-time job, you can really never fully focus on your side hustle.
Yeah.
For
sure.
You can't focus, you can't concentrate.
Especially if it should be during the same hours of the day.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I've worked 2 full-time jobs before, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, yeah, you can do it, but it's mental, you're not there mentally. You're people always look at you like you're tired, and you are. You're not happy. You're just, you're kind of stressing, and
it's good to have balance.
You have to have the balance.
It's also important to not, not take away from the quality of work that you're giving. If you're taking on a lot at the same time, it's important not to take away from the actual product or service you're putting out on any of them.
Yeah, that's true. And just mental stability, bro. I kind of need to train. I'm kind of undiagnosed ADHD. I need something.
For sure. Yeah.
I choke someone.
It feels so good. It's crazy. I injured myself last year and I was out for 6 months. It made me realize how much the mental aspect of it, of how beneficial it is just being able to get in there and fucking sweat, and on the mental side of it, not just physical, but just I don't know if it's just the release of whatever, just that you're allowed to, go in there and get out of some aggression, I guess. Although I don't feel like that's what it is. It's something just primal in you.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's just I was talking about this with the buddy of mine. It's just having a hobby, bro. Something that, it's just, this is fun.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
Just having a hobby helps you so much in life that, you have to have the balance.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have the balance. I don't like working weekends anymore, to be honest. I used to. When I was younger, I didn't have skills, I guess. And now, I don't live an expensive life. Really, if I decide to, I told you, just making certain changes in your life, and you can live well. I guess it depends on yourself, I guess, what you like in life. I don't know. Like I said 2 months ago, and I decided to not eat out anymore.
Yeah.
Just cook every meal. Every meal is cooked.
At your house.
Everything is calculated. That's how I like it. Every move is calculated, and and really like so much better, dude. Like really.
What kind of other changes did you make in your life?
Train more, definitely. Like, you know, like especially, you know, like I feel like, you know how it is where like whenever you leave or just like whenever you go through that spiral of depression, how hard it is to go back to training, you know? But when you're on the train, and it's so easy to just like, because you're training almost every day.
Build momentum upwards.
It's easy because you're doing that almost every day. So it's a habit, you know? But when you leave and it's like, like, especially people who have a big ego, like I do consider myself, I probably do have a little big of an ego.
A little big ego.
Yeah, so it's hard for me, like if I leave and come back, like I'm like, I'm not.
Oh, now you're getting beat up regularly, or like maybe people that you used to beat like are now getting the best
but
of you.
But you think about it, that's how you started. Like, you know, and it's just, it's hard to go back, especially when you fall off the train. It's like you get used to. It's like the Joe Rogan talks about it. It's like the inner bitch. Like you got your inner bitch.
Yeah, you got to defeat your inner bitch.
It's like, oh, you're okay. Like just lay here. Like,
dude, the inner bitch is in there always too.
Yeah, for real, dude. Yeah. Like even like, dude, I used to think, you know, I do work a physical job, blue collar, but you know what? Like I used to convince myself that sometimes from work when I would be tired, like, oh, you're too tired to train. Just
you got to work out at your day job. You got to work out during the day.
Yeah,
you don't need to train tonight.
But it's it's not enough. Like, you know, fuck that. Like I'll fucking train at work and I'll train after work. Yeah. How about that? And then, you know,
that is one thing about working a physical job though. Like you are putting your body through it just during the day, and so you got to do that on top of it at the end of the day. But everyone's going through their different stuff, so.
But I think about it, like, especially like blue collar work. Most of my coworkers, like, really, like, most of them are. Like, I'm not trying to talk shit, but it is what it is. Like, just get home, take care of the kids for a bit, just drink. Like, most of them drink and just, you know, like.
So that's the alternative. You're saying,
yeah. Well, it's like, bro, you have to have a hobby, dude. Like a physical hobby, at least in my opinion, right? Like you have to have something that will keep you blue collar work is not enough.
Yeah,
it's really not enough. Like, you know,
sure.
But people convince themselves that it's enough. That you know.
Yeah, that they're putting their body through this all day, so I don't need to work out. I don't need
to. You're still overweight.
Yeah,
you know, you look like shit. You drink every day, you know. So so people can, you know what? Shit, I'm drinking a beer right now, but you know what? The only reason I'm not obese, I do train. I put in the work. You know, like put in this work.
Yeah.
This work, baby. You know?
Yeah. It is important to have like a physical practice, like whether it's fucking jujitsu or whether it's like riding your bicycle or swimming or hiking or something that's like good for your physical body that like you can do regularly, that you actually enjoy.
Yeah, and it actually like, you know, you look into it, it's true, like, natural exercise is actually the best drug, you know.
Natural exercise?
Yeah. It just releases so much endorphins in your brain. It's just, you know, it's like taking a cold shower. Like, you know, like, ooh.
Natural exercise meaning like what?
Like sweating, like you know, like anything. Yeah, it could
just
be hiking.
Exercise
just,
in general,
like,
you're talking about.
Yeah. It just, you know, when you get that runner's high, you get the runner's high.
Feels
you know?
really good.
Yeah, after rolling, like damn. All right, now I deserve a beer. Like, you know how it is.
Yeah,
I deserve a pizza. Like I feel like but I need to work for it because if not, it's not worth it.
Me and my girl went and hiked this trail called the Wave Cave at the Superstition Mountain yesterday, and like halfway through, like I felt like a legitimate high. Like I was walking up there, I was like, this is fucking awesome. You know, and like, you know, it's these like giant rocks you're climbing over and getting up the whole way. I'm like, this is like the adult version of a playground. You know, we just go and we're just fucking, you know, jumping on rocks and stuff, but it's a legit such a fun time. It feels so good.
I think after a certain point, you enter the stage of like, kind of like, there's a name for it. I forget, but there's a name for it. Yeah, you enter a stage where like you feel like you're just drifting, like you don't really like.
Oh, maybe like flow state. You're talking
like
about?
a flow, kind of like water. Like, you know, it just you're really not thinking at the start. Yeah, it's just that push where you're thinking like, damn, I'm getting tired. But after a certain point, it's like, I don't know, like I just
Yeah.
like I don't even think anymore. Just like I'm just drifting. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know.
It's hard to enter that like during jujitsu, especially during like hard rounds. It's tough for me to like not focus on like my cardio. I think is the biggest thing that gives out the thing that gives out the soonest is that like all late round, like deep in the rounds, if I go to like a 2 hour open mat or something and try to just keep rounds after rounds, I feel like, I don't know, maybe that's what I need to focus on more. Like I've thought about it in the way that like when a round is approaching the end and I start thinking about like, oh, there's only 2 minutes left. Like I just need to fucking survive for this 2 minutes. I usually start fucking up versus like if you need to just like focus on the person in front of you and not focus on there's X amount of time left because like your mind is like in the wrong spot.
Yeah, it's like one of my best friends, Gabriel. Shout out. he he was a cross country runner for like 10 years. Dog.
Yeah.
and he said his coach used to say that, you know, you know, the run is always like it's like this. You know, you think about it, it's all mental. Like it's like this. It's only like this far. You know, the race is only like this. Like it's true. Like even with any role, like it's.
What do you mean the run is like this?
Well, it's short. It's all mental. Like you know, everything is.
Maybe like in comparison to like your whole week or something.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
exactly.
like a short segment.
Yeah,
of it.
exactly. But you can't like, you know, like I feel that has to do a lot with competition too. Like I used to, like I told you, because my parents, you know, from Farmville, like they really never like raised their kids to be competitive or and do any sports at all. And
so they grew up on a farm in Mexico.
yeah, super
So did you
small
grow up
town.
on a farm, or you were born in there? Born in?
I was born in Woodland, California, so near Stockton.
Oh, okay. Huh. Nice. And you were raised there. Did they have a farm there, or they just?
No. They worked out there. My dad was a framer, and my mom was a stay-at-home mom.
Nice.
And just
You
yeah.
have siblings?
I have an older brother and a younger sister. You know,
Oh,
my
nice.
younger sister lives with me here in Phoenix.
Are they all United States born?
No, not my brother. Just me and my sister. We're
Oh,
all-
okay.
Yeah.
Huh. You're the babies.
So, yeah, I'm the middle child, but yeah, my brother, he lives in Mexico.
You got middle child vibes.
Yeah.
Always wilded.
I know, right? They're the ones that get left behind.
Is your older brother like a striver, like a I don't know, like A-type personality, that type of thing?
My brother's cool. He really grew up. I mean, we all grow up, but he really opened up a lot these last years. Like even me, like I told you, like I feel like I am kind of. I'm outgoing. I'm an open book, you know. Like I really at this point in my life, I really don't care.
Yeah.
like it's me. Like,
Yeah.
Woo. But my brother was always kind of like the opposite. Like he's kind of like really like secluded, like really like
introverted.
yeah. Well, I was an introvert too until I started wrestling. You know, and I started wrestling when I was like 15 years old. Started wrestling in Mexico. That really gave me the boost of
In
like,
Mexico?
Yeah, in Mexico.
Wait, so did you move back to Mexico?
No, I grew up in Mexico. So
Oh,
when
okay.
remember I told you when 2008 happened, when the recession happened, I was like 10 years old. So my parents moved back to Mexico. At the same time, told you my uncle, paz descanse, mi tío Marcos, he died of brain cancer. Yeah, so my dad was
Moved the
going
family
through
back.
it. Yeah, he's like yeah. And
so you grew up in Mexico from age 10. Okay.
I grew up in Mexico.
Huh. And then when did you move back to the States?
When I finished high school when I was 18.
Oh, really?
And I moved back.
Huh.
And I
You
was
just by
like-
yourself?
By myself, but I had family. I have family. And I lived with them for a while in Cali. And then I just kind of moved around states. I lived in Cali. I lived in Idaho.
Did you come back here legally at first?
Well, yeah, I have papers.
Yeah. Okay.
I have papers, gringo. Yeah, I was born here. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're allowed to because you were born here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I
Nice.
just kind of surfed through a couple states, and then so I was living in Idaho, and
Idaho?
in Idaho,
Why'd you go to Idaho?
because I got kicked out of the family I was with in California,
Oh, what the
and then I
fuck?
kind of just drifted like for a little bit. I was
Why'd you get kicked out there?
long story, just some drama, dude. Just some girl like my cousin, like I don't know, he's tripping. But anyways, yeah. I moved to Idaho and couch surfed for a little bit out there with some family, and then I love Idaho. It was super cool. But I was living in a farm town too out there. There's really not much to do except to work and smoke meth or whatever. Like, like really.
That's what they do out there.
Yeah.
Huh. Grow
And
potatoes and smoke meth.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I was like, it's crazy how it happened. Like, I just kind of like raged out. I've raged out a couple jobs before. I'm like, fuck you guys. No. Take my talent elsewhere. Even back then.
Take my talent to Long Beach.
Yeah, when I was a little kid. And I was like 19. And then I remember I was building trailers back then. I was working at this trailer factory and mobile homes, just making mobile. And then my homie just pulled up. He's like, "You okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro. I just, like I need to, I can't stay here forever. It's a fucking farm bill over here, like incest and stuff like that." But he's like, "Maybe this will help you." He pulled out these chocolates like infused with like shrooms and shit. It was the first time taking shrooms in my life. Yeah, and I was like, "Ooh, woo." But for some reason, like I don't know, dude, I was tripping and I was like, shit. I was looking at Google Maps. I'm like, I need to leave to like a city, dude. Like I need to move to a city because, that's where
Opportunity is.
Yeah, and training too. I was in even back then. I was super into like training and I'm like, oh, let's get it. Like, where's the train? Where's the fighters at?
Yeah.
And it just Phoenix. That's what I thought because it's close to the border. It's not a far drive to where my family lives. It's only like a 13-hour drive. It's not too bad. Like,
yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, and I've actually driven there a lot. And I was just like, it's close to the border. It's a big city. It's lots of fights.
Yeah.
Roar.
This is the place.
Roar. Yeah, I was like, yeah. So I pulled up on a Greyhound, high as fuck, dude. I fucking pulled up to that Greyhound.
On a Greyhound?
Yeah, on a Greyhound.
Oh, wow.
I took that, but I'm like, oh, fuck, that was all fucking. But anyways, once I remember, like, once the high started kind of wearing off, I was like, what the fuck did I do, dude? I'm like, fuck.
Oh, no way. So you were tripping and made this decision while you were tripping.
Yeah,
Got on the Greyhound, like, all within, like, a few hour period.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
And then I just... 2-day drive, bro.
I guess this is where I'm going now.
2-day bus ride, bro.
Wow. How interesting now.
Yeah, and then I remember even like I was pulling up into Phoenix, and I was like, obviously I was sober by that point. I was like, fuck. That shit looks intimidating because Phoenix is big, dude.
Yeah.
Like, especially like I had never lived in a city before, like a big city. I've only lived in like small, like small cities, I guess. But yeah, Phoenix is big. Dude. I remember just entering like the freeway. I'm like, damn, like, yeah, I don't know about this. So actually, I changed ideas. I was like, I'm gonna go to Tucson, bro. Because it gets more like
it's close, but
like
a
it's
little bit
like
smaller.
a little beginner, like entry level, like
Yeah, closer to Mexico too.
So I actually pulled up to the Greyhound station right here near the airport. I don't know if you've ever been to the Greyhound station right there. And I bought a ticket, like a $20 ticket to Tucson, and I was waiting for the bus, and then there was a bunch of church ladies like doing like community service, like. I don't know what the fuck, but they were helping like a bunch of migrants and stuff. And I sit down and I just start chit-chatting. I just start talking, and I just telling her what's up, like where I need to go look for a job. It's not. I was obviously homeless, like I didn't have anywhere to go. In particular. Never been to Phoenix before. I decided to move here. Never even saw it, dude.
Did you even pack your shit, or you just got on a
I was like,
bus?
Let's go. It's time.
Wow.
And then the lady was like, she almost kind of slapped me. She's like, no, don't be stupid. Everyone that looks for work from Tucson is coming out here because here's the work. This is the city. This is where people. And I'm like, oh, you're for real? And then I kind of like gained some balls, and I was like, yeah, I guess you're right. Like, I gotta kind of make it, you know?
Yeah.
So I drifted for a couple days, kind of like in the Mesa area. And then I remember I did like
where'd you sleep? What'd you do during this time?
For like 3 or 4 days, until I got, so I had like $1,200. And then, you know, once the bus ride happened, like a little food, I had like $900. And then obviously, you know, I'm not stupid. I was a little bit logical. I'm like, you know, I need a car, you know, especially how big of a city this is. Back then, you could get, back then, like it was like 6-7 years ago, you could get a running car for like a G. Like,
yeah.
You know, so that's what I did. I looked on Craigslist. I got the cheapest car I could find that was running. It's a Toyota Camry.
Nice.
Miles up the ass. But
yeah. 300,000
But those
miles.
old Camrys are like the cockroaches of like the
cars.
You know, they're like real. They never die.
Yeah. Toyotas for sure. Toyotas and Hondas.
Yeah.
You get like ones in the 300,000 miles range.
Yeah.
Or they'll go 500,000 miles.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's, it was this retired cop that sold me that Camry. And yeah, he gave it to me for like $800. It's like a 300,000 miles. It's running good. Like,
wow.
Yes. Let me sleep in this.
Here's my home now, my mobile home. Wow.
And anyways, I you know, I slept in that bitch for like 4 or 5 days, and then I think I got like some money. Where at that point I hadn't bathed in like, I had to take a shower in like 4 days. I was like, damn, bro. Like, I hear myself like that, bro. Like, you need to clean up, you know?
Yeah.
And I took like a little day labor job, and I had like like $100. I'm like, yeah. I'll rent like a little motel this night, and I'll chill like in the AC.
Yeah.
But I had a gi in my backpack, bro.
Oh, nice.
I had a gi, and I'm like, I'm a train. I'm clean, you know? I'm gonna go train. Why not? Like, get to know the community and shit.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's what I did. I pulled up to Paul Nava's up in Mesa.
Yeah.
In Alamo School. And then, you know, like I was just telling Paul, I was like, hey, bro, like, you know, like I'm homeless, bro. Like, you know, like if you know anyone that's renting a room out, just let me know. Like, I was a little kid.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of crazy to even talk about it, but like now, like, but I'm an adult, I guess. But you know, when you're a little kid, you kind of, I was super like, I ain't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And then one of my best friends, Gabriel, he listened to that conversation, and he's like, hey, bro, you, like, you know, I've been through the same situation. Like, he was pretty young back then too, like 21, and he's from Cali. And then he's like, yeah, you want to go talk to the landlord? I'm renting the room out, and maybe he's got a spare room. Maybe he'll let you couch surf for a little bit or something. And first thought, because he's got like really long curly hair. I'm like, is this guy get gay or something? Like holding my knife here in the back.
Yeah.
I have to shank you.
It's a full size bed. There's like plenty of room for both of us. We could just hang out.
Ain't no one ever be this nice to me. You want something? No.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but it just happened. It just happened.
Wow, so started staying with him?
And that's how I got off the streets. Yeah.
Wow, nice. And then just been working and doing stuff since?
And picked myself up and just like, you know, like I don't got much, but
yeah,
at least, you know, I'm a city boy.
There you
City
go.
boy.
Nice. So just been doing construction jobs and whatnot since?
Ever since then, yeah. Ever since, well, my dad was a framer, so I always kind of knew like ever since I got here, and I said like, I'm like construction, like.
Yeah.
You know,
it's one of the highest paying like hourly jobs with no skills or background needed.
Yeah, I mean, you need skill, you know, but
for sure.
But
I mean, you can get
to get
even
in
an unskilled labor, like you could know nothing.
Yeah, and that's incredible about the trades. Like I actually like, you know, like I feel like a lot of people, especially I guess I'm still fairly young. It's 25, but
You're 25 right now?
I'm 25.
Yeah, it's very
25.
young.
But like my generation, I feel like a lot of people don't want to get into it. But I feel like maybe a lot of parents just, especially American parents, just kind of like discipline their kids. Like, no, like you can't work with your hand. Like, you know, you need to go to college. Like, you know.
Well,
but
it's weird. Like the path to like make money or be successful, like the generally understood what you're supposed to do is like go to high school, go to college, get a job. Although that's not, it doesn't work anymore.
No, it doesn't. And the thing is, like,
you get a ton of money.
The thing is, like, people are scared.
Yeah.
Like people, a lot of people are complacent, and they need to follow order.
Yeah.
Like in life,
and that's like the set out path.
Like I need to feel safe. Like,
yeah,
you know, I feel I'm scared.
That's supposed to be the safe route. Although if you do it, you're going to go to 4 years in college, or maybe 5 is what it takes you to get the degree, and then you get $100,000 in debt. Now you have a bachelor's degree. That what can you really get with the bachelor's degree these days?
And you think about it, like really,
you get a
like
$40,000 a year job.
Where I come from, like really in Mexico, I got a bunch of homies out there, dude. Like a bunch of homies that I grew up with, you know, that are engineers, architects, and make like $200-300 a week.
Wow, what, in Mexico?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So take in mind with gentrification, you know what gentrification is, right? So after COVID, a lot of people were able to work from their homes. A lot of Americans decided to move to Mexico. Obviously, it's cheaper out there, like, you know, and especially where I'm from, like where I grew up in La Paz, Baja California. It's near Los Cabos, beautiful, dude, beaches, everything.
Yeah.
So,
but it's super cheap.
Gentrification, like you know, it's these people are making money in dollars, and they gentrify the state.
Out there?
Yeah, you know,
making it more expensive.
Yeah,
saying?
for the locals.
Yeah.
You know, and this is all like recently, like these last couple of years.
So do you think it's a bad thing that these people are moving in?
I mean, it's the world. It happens. It happens here in Arizona. Like you know, with the influx of all the people from California and New York, like it is what it is.
It makes it tougher for the local people who are used to the prices.
You know how it is.
Yeah,
for sure. Because even like what I do, like construction, a lot of people, most contractors, like let's say like. I've been doing it for 7 years. So if I think about myself, I'm like a journeyman, I guess, a journeyman.
Yeah.
Most companies, they cap you off at like $30 an hour. Where a couple years ago, we think about circa like 2018, 2019, it was a good wage. I mean, you could live good off of,
for sure.
You know, but now, bro, it ain't like really. It's not a lot.
It's not that much.
It's like the new minimum wage, brother. Like, you think about it.
Although you're in construction, so you're used to a $30 an hour. If you try to get like a normal hourly job, like it's like high teens, or like even with a college degree, like you're like around 20 or low 20s an hour.
With the price of with the price of rent,
dude, everything's so fucking expensive.
You know?
Rent, groceries, gas. Dude, I'll go. The other day I went to the grocery store. I got fucking like. I got waters, some grapes. I don't know if you have gotten grapes lately, but grapes are fucking expensive. It's like $15 for like a small thing of grapes. Yeah, no. It's crazy. I got like and a couple kombuchas and like I don't know, a snack or something. It was like almost $100 for just like a small little group of food.
It's
crazy.
Yeah, go to like I remember once when I was with my ex, and they would like to go to like Korean barbecue. I'm like. I never do that.
Yeah.
But I went, and like I think it was like 35 for like each person, like the like and like obligatory like 20% like tip. I'm like, later. So, like,
Korean barbecue is pretty good though. If you go to a good place.
If you go to a good place, I probably went to bad. I don't know. I was like, bro, like for you guys
for this,
like. I'm making my own food. Like, you know, like fuck this.
That's one thing I'll overspend on all the time is food. I really do like going out to like really nice places.
You know,
some
like
really delicious food.
Well, I'm really like I'm cheap in that sense for sure. Like I'll spend money on other people except for myself. So
Or like you said, though, if you're looking to make changes, like eating at home or cutting out all outside eating is a great way to just save money or spend
Yeah,
less.
but that's one of the things for sure though that like my grandma used to tell me, and you know, like whatever it is you spend money on, don't ever worry about food. Food is, you know, it's what you live on. Like
Okay, yeah.
fire. Like, so like
Yeah, if you're gonna spend on something, spend on food.
Yeah, I mean that's good. I don't like expensive restaurants. It's
Just a waste.
I'm just cheap like that, I guess. But
Yeah.
you know, I'd rather eat at home. That's just me. You know,
Yeah.
keep it humble.
Yeah. Well, if you're trying to save money, it's a great thing.
Yeah,
It's like one of the easiest things to cut out.
but definitely that, you know, 2 months ago, and I've still been on it. I do feel proud of myself for that. That, you know, like you know, it kind of sucks to like it's just myself, like my discipline. Like I'm not gonna eat out at all, and it's great. At least for me, it's good. It works out for me. Like, you know,
Yeah. That's why it is important, like you said, with everything's so expensive to like start like taking your own business, doing your own thing, and trying to take control of your own income. Because if you are capped out from whoever's paying you, then that's all you're gonna be able to make.
Well, that's yeah, like that's actually like everything, I guess. Like every job, if you're working under somebody's ideology, then you're just kind of working his dream, are you? Like,
Yeah.
kind of like, you know.
Which, like, it's important to, like, there's steps along the
Oh,
way.
yeah,
Like, you've got to,
yeah.
At some point, you
You
have
have to
do
learn
that.
how to do it. Like, you know, like, you're not just gonna show up, hey,
No one just, like, starts their own business
like,
and
hey,
just, like, becomes...
I'm the boss.
Yeah. Fresh out of high school.
Well, that's
Like,
literally like,
start hiring
literally
people.
like, I know you're like in real estate. That's literally a lot of like, I've worked for a lot of GCs here in Arizona, and there's I'd say like 60-70% of them, maybe 80%. I call them fly-by-nighters, fly-by-night GCs. Like, really, they're just people who just got money somehow and decided to just sub everything out. Like you know, I'll just let the paisas handle it, let all the Mexicans handle it. Like, you know, like Jorge, like
like they get the jobs and then they're just hiring a bunch of people.
Yeah, but they
and
really
stuff.
don't know like
How anything works.
yeah, that's
Interesting.
most of the companies I've worked for. It is like that. Like,
Really?
like,
The GCs
you
like-
got it, you got it. Yeah. Like, I'm like, I guess I got it. Fucking like, what the fuck?
Huh.
But the best GCs obviously are people that have been in the trades their whole life.
And worked their way up to that
Yeah,
point.
and they work their way up. But people like to take shortcuts too. Like, you know how it,
for
how it
sure.
is.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
They think like this is the...
It's like, well, a lot of people think construction is like, it's like, it's funny. Like, there's that episode in South Park. It's like the white people renovating homes. Mm-hmm. It's like, let me tear this down.
like open concept.
Let me give you a... But it's like when the economy goes down, when the recession happens, and a lot of white collar people think like, oh, let's start renovating homes, start flipping homes.
Yeah.
It's easy. You know, I see it on
HGTV.
Like, you know, it's like, and it's like, bro, like, yeah, good luck with that.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. I think in like a frothy market, there's always going to be extra people that see other people making money and like, oh, this is an easy way to make money.
Yeah,
And
you think about 2021 when COVID, like, dude, even the the idiots, like the stupid contractors, like the most idiots, dude, would have so much work because everyone was staying at home and everyone had money. Everyone had money. But it's like the phrase, like a homie used to tell me, it's true. All right, when the wave comes through, you're gonna see who's naked.
Yeah.
So like now it's this year was kind of worse than other years because of inflation. No, obviously no one wants to spend money because everyone's struggling. You know, like
everything's expensive. There's less work. It's like you're getting pinched from
especially
both sides.
remodels, like what I do, like remodels. Yeah, it's
Less
understandable.
people are remodeling.
Yeah, it's understandable. Only people that aren't affected by the recession are remodeling. Yeah,
The only people that aren't affected by the recession.
that aren't affected by the recession.
That are or aren't.
That aren't.
Oh, huh. Why is
people,
that?
Well, because
People are still remodeling.
people that don't get affected by recession because they have millions of dollars. Like, they just have a lot of money and it's whatever.
You mean like the homeowners? You're saying
Homeowners.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking to homeowners, not commercial, just homeowners.
I got
And
you.
commercial will always be active because it's business, you know.
Yeah.
Like, but I think I kind of gear towards homeowners. I like it. I've done commercial before too, but I like residential. It just kind of like fulfills me a little more.
Why is that?
It's not as monotonous. So I'm really like I'm kind of like ADHD. Like you know, if I do the same thing every day, like the same scope of work, I'm like, fuck this shit. Like,
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
Versus like a homeowner maybe has a vision for their house
Yeah,
of like
and
how
I can
beautiful
give,
they want it to look.
Yeah, and I can give my influx, and it's you know, like it's you're never doing the same thing, and that's pretty cool. You know, that's what I like. You know,
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Huh. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like everyone's feeling the pullback though. I think one thing that sparked or influenced a lot of renovations is like low interest rates. A lot of people actually did home equity loans, like pull out equity of their house to make their house better because they could like refinance to a much lower interest rate and then spend all this money on the house. But I think everyone's pulling back in general right now. There's just less work in general.
It's an economic cycle. Like you think about it, like you know, like I lived there when I was a kid. Like I told you, my parents left the country because in 2008, like, it was
no more work. Yeah.
No hay trabajo. You know?
Yeah.
And you know, like it's a cycle. You know, it's a cycle, and it'll, you know, what goes up must come down. That's what I believe. I mean.
Exactly. Yeah. It's one of the reasons it's a great business because you can ride the up cycles and make a ton of money in that direction, but it makes it more difficult on the down cycle too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I feel is the how do you say, like the epitome, like the business of owning a business. You sell high, you buy low. Like, you know, like it's how it is. Like,
yeah. That's the goal. Yeah. To sell high, buy low.
Yeah. But yeah, in any business, but it's easier said than done, right? It is what it is.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like I do feel good that at least I can fall back on like, I'll work for somebody. Like, I don't have any kids, so I'm like, I can make it with any wage.
That is good for sure. And so, your own personal business, is it just drywalling, or what do you do specifically?
Anything interior renovations, interior like bathrooms,
anything?
Kitchens, you know, living rooms, accent walls, painting, everything, like anything they want. Like, if I can't do it, I know a guy that does it better than me. Like,
yeah,
like really, like really.
Okay, huh? So why did you stop doing that, and why did you start working for a guy again?
He's broke, dude.
Tougher to get jobs. How do you typically get jobs?
It's not tough to get. Most of my work is word of mouth, and like Facebook. I get a lot of work like in those groups. Like,
you think maybe you could do a better job at just like marketing and start doing that again?
Yeah, for sure. But you need money to play with money. Like you know, like I need a
like ads.
Like
and stuff.
I did it for 6 months. It went all right. I did good, I guess. But at the same time, like sometimes you need that mental break too. Like not even trying to sound like a little bitch, but like you
You're
know,
sounding like a little bitch right now.
Yeah, I guess. Like, but I know I'm like mental health Mondays, brother.
But it's more difficult for sure. Like running your own shit versus just like showing up at a particular time.
Yeah, I'm like, I just want to train, bro. Like,
yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I'll get back to it. It's not like I just left it on. I'm like hibernating like the bear. Like, it's like for winter, I'm like, you know, it is what it is. And I'll get back into it, but I want to get back with my license for sure because like I got fucked over a lot, dude. Like by a lot of customers, like you know, and it's always the same thing. And you know, I want to.
What, like you finish the work and they don't want to pay you?
Yeah, and that's how any business is, I guess. Like you need to write contracts, and you need to be like.
Yeah,
you know, like
there's a more paperwork side to it for sure.
Yeah, and I've always been a worker bee, so I'll get there. But I'd like to, you know, just focus on myself for a little bit and just, you know, especially like because I started my business and I had all that shit going on the side too that really didn't let me like focus and, you know, and it's okay. I mean, I'm still
Yeah.
good. I'm healthy.
Takes a ton of time.
Yeah, as long
It's like people that think that like, oh, I'm gonna work for myself because I want to choose my own hours. Like that's not how it fucking works.
Yeah.
You end up working a lot more.
Yeah, and if you think about it, like people who say like they have a failed business, it's not failed. It's just sometimes it can be on pause. It's just whatever. I'll pick it up
For sure.
I'll pick it up later. Like,
Yeah.
It is what it is.
You should figure out whatever you're doing wrong and then re-engage with it.
Yeah, because at least I feel I do have that confidence in myself. You have to have the confidence. Like my business will never fail because I'm too good at it.
Yeah.
I'm too good at what I do. It'll never fail.
Mm-hmm.
I just, I just need a little push. Like, but it's all good. But it's all good. I'll get there.
Nice. Yeah. Just keep working for the man. Stack
Yeah,
some cash.
Yeah, and
then get back
I also wanna be in peak. Like, I still have the, the little tick of like I wanna train a lot. So I wanna see how far I can get too. Like, you know how it is.
Sure. Yeah.
The grind.
You think like working for someone else allows you more time to train?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah. That's just the reality of it.
Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you have a set schedule. When you own a business, it's like.
Yeah. When you own a business, it's just like you're at everyone's will. Like whoever's fucking calls you and needs you. Mm-hmm. You gonna sign up for any competitions anytime soon?
I'm kind of. Right now, I'm chill.
Sign up for Nogi Worlds. Come with me.
Fuck. It's too expensive, bro. I spent like $600 just going out there.
It's in Vegas.
And the thing is, like, I got my family in Mexico. That I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to go out there.
What, for like the holidays
for Christmas?
and stuff?
Yeah. It'd be kind of fucked up to say, like, hey, I gotta do this tournament, but I'll see you guys next year. Like, know, I do want to. You know what, like, with the competition side too, like, I feel like it's barely been like recently that I started to even have confidence in myself, like my own like abilities, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
like dog, like.
Part of it's consistent training because you can be a purple belt in jiu-jitsu, trained for a long time, but if you haven't trained in 2 months, you just don't feel good.
Yeah, it's true. You know what? Like I remember Professor John of Amir. I remember he used to say, he's like, I'm not scared of the guy that been training for like 20 years. It's like the guy that's been training consistently.
Yeah.
Because you train consistently, you feel it.
You feel different for sure.
Like,
yeah,
you can put the pace on someone. That's a good
sure.
feeling. That's a good feeling.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm not tired. Like, let's get it.
That's one thing I've been working more towards. I mentioned that my cardio is shit. I've been trying to make it a weapon. I've been trying to I train so consistently right now, but I'm trying to do shit on top of it, like that fucking assault bike and hiking, doing shit like that on top of it to try to make my cardio better. Because a fucking if you can make someone tired, it doesn't matter how good they are. You can.
That's like the it's like the worst fighter to compete against.
It's one just like
it's just in your face.
Yeah,
just like you're like, damn, bro. Hey, I didn't take it that serious, bro.
Which is not good. If you can have a good your cardio as an absolute weapon, like it means so much.
Yeah, I know. It's true. It's true. Like it's true. Like you got guys like like say like MMA, like Volkanovski. I feel like I admire him a lot. He's like,
dude, a beast.
No, he doesn't stop, bro.
Yeah. Stops when he catches.
He's gonna be in your face for 25 minutes.
Yeah, which is super sad. What happened with him against Islam?
Yeah, I mean,
got put out in the first.
Dog.
Yeah.
It's what it is. Like
that's how it goes. You take the fight on short notice.
Yeah. Also, like, I don't know. I feel like I think about like Muslim fighters in general. Like, you know what? Like, the reason why they're so successful, I do feel like they have no distractions. It's like this is, we pray 5 times a day. Like, we don't party. We don't drink.
Yeah.
obviously there are exemptions. Like say like John Jones, like fucker.
Yeah. Is he
It's
Muslim?
like-
Or he's like
what-
just like Christian or something, right?
I don't know, but
Yeah.
but anyways, there are exemptions. Like John
Yeah.
Jones,
Oh, yeah.
he's so talented that it doesn't really matter what he
Yeah.
does. He's still gonna.
He parties. He's
He's
talked
still
about
gonna
he's
be
getting like
he's
he's
still
got-
gonna be the best.
He's talked about he's gotten fucked up. He did like he beat on DC. Like he's like I beat you after a night of cocaine and and booze.
Yeah, but again, there are exceptions. But obviously, the lifestyle and training.
What they do, like the Russians, I think there's something is to like that. The Muslim religion, like they're just so disciplined in every facet of their life that like fighting is just an extension of their discipline throughout their life.
Oh yeah, for
versus
sure.
like the John Jones type that doesn't have that skill to back it up. Like they're battling their internal life as on top of their fight career.
Yeah. It's like they don't have that weight, and it's just like, everyone goes through things. Maybe they go through things too, but and different things.
Yeah.
But it is true. Like, I mean, I've been battling it. Like, I don't know. Like, if I think about myself, it's kind of crazy to say, bro. But maybe sometimes you can be genetically addicted to, what? If I talk to you about my lineage, of my heritage, my family, from the farm in Mexico, nothing else to do but drink and fuck, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, like really though.
Yeah.
Like I, at a certain, like my dad, kind of an alcoholic. His brothers, alcoholics. His dad is all his fucking family men, alcoholics.
Yeah.
Like at a certain point, don't you think like it could maybe even be genetically like
It
like,
is.
like like a meth baby or just like but
Their addiction is like can be passed on like genetically as well. They say like in college I read something that was like if there was an adopted baby that had sober parents but alcoholic parents, that person is more likely to be an alcoholic than a baby with alcoholic parents but sober genetic parents. You know what I mean? Like if their birth parents were non-alcoholics but they were raised by alcoholics, they're less likely to become an alcoholic than someone whose birth parents were alcoholics but raised by non-alcoholics.
yeah, no, it's a trip, like for sure, and I feel like a lot of people too like don't understand. Like I guess like in the sense that like I'm an open book. I tell you, I drink every day. I mean, I'm drinking right now. Like I usually don't drink in the mornings.
Yeah.
but you know what? Like there's tolerance. I don't feel it, dude. Like I just like
You drink every day right now?
I drink every day.
For how
At night.
long?
For at least since I was like 18. I'm 25.
Wow, huh? You think for the past 7 years you've drinking every day?
Almost, yeah.
Wow.
But like obviously I don't drink and drive, like like I do it at home, and at the same time, like so I'm saying, like a lot of people could say, a lot of sober people like, oh, he drinks, like it's crazy, like bro, like it's like a
It's like a
like
coffee
mid,
to
like
you.
it's
Yeah.
like it don't even like really like
Interesting. There's definitely a genetic aspect to it. Like if your parents are alcoholics, you're more likely to be an alcoholic. But at the end of the day, it is up to you. You're in control of your life.
yeah, and I feel like it is the difficult thing to deal with, especially talking about drugs and addictions, is being a functional addict.
Yeah.
You
You work every day, you work very hard, but you come home at night and drink. And that's just your habit.
It's a habit. And obviously some people could see an addict. I'm just like, I deserve it, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. It's like hedonism, like it's being hedonistic. It's
Yeah.
just pleasure. It's like, whatever. Like, why not?
Do you feel like it affects you negatively, drinking so much? What's like an average night for you? Do you typically drink like a tall boy or?
No, an average night for me is like a 40.
A 40?
A 40 ounce.
Yeah, just a single one.
So it's not
Not
immense.
Yeah,
like, it's not.
You're
like,
not getting blacked out or anything every
no,
night.
it's just
You're just having a beer every night.
ooh,
Yeah.
you know. So no, I really don't think it's. You know what? I don't. I think even I used to smoke weed like every day when I was like 19, 20. I think that affected me more. Like really, like like I think when you smoke weed every day, kind of affects like your cognitive memory, like, or just like your like I don't know. To each other, that's how I felt that.
Yeah.
It would affect my short term memory, like fuck, like what am I doing? Like why am I here for? Like, you know.
I feel like anything you can do too much.
Yeah.
Like it could be like good for you, and you can overdo it.
Well, I think yeah, and anything, yeah, even water will kill you. Like
Yeah.
you know, but you always have to have the balance. The balance in life.
Yeah.
Like Thanos was like, this is how I like it, it's balance. You know? Yeah, and like as long as you know what, I'll tell you straight up, I've done coke with my grandpa, dude. He's like 80 years old.
Nice. Oh. Wow. Does your grandpa do coke a lot, or you just like
His whole life.
busted it out?
Whole
Oh wow.
life.
His whole life. Wow, that's just a regular thing for him.
Think about my lineage. Yeah, but it's the culture of the state of Sinaloa, where my parents are from. It's
To work and then get fucked up.
well, it's a huge it's narco culture, you know. You know, that's where Chapo's from. Like, you know, it's a huge like
Cartel
like
town.
yeah, but it has a huge like even before that like it's very misogynistic culture, like very like
In what way?
in the way of like most of the women will be very straight, and most of them they all get fucked up. They're fucking like you know, they work on the farms, and but they do work hard, but it's very like it's a very like just narco culture, like this is me, like I got gold, I got like, you know, like I got money, like I got this big ass truck, like, you know, like it's very like I don't know, it's narco culture. It's just, you know, like
Flashy about the money.
because because everyone drives to be like them,
Like them, because they're the richest people in town. They're the ones that can do whatever they want.
Yeah, yeah.
So also probably the most money making opportunities are like working for them.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Interesting.
It is, yeah. And it's a huge operation, like, you know, like
Yeah.
you know, it's huge.
They're like billionaires through what they do.
Yeah, riding around in helicopters and shit. Like,
Yeah,
fucking,
exactly. Wasn't it like El Chapo's son got locked up and they fucking broke him out? Like they went and like took him from the prison?
No, it was Chapo himself, but
Was it him himself? I think it was just recently. They like did like an attack on the person.
that was like 2 years ago or like a year and a half. But
Yeah.
they tried to capture his son, but then they started doing like a bunch of like throwing like rockets like in the city, like, you know, like hey, we're gonna kill everyone, like if you don't let him go. So
Yeah.
so like the president of Mexico was like,
let him go.
hey, let him go. Like, you know, for real, yeah.
That's crazy.
That shit that happens, you know what? Like Mexico is very like corrupted in that sense. Like
Yeah.
you could, I mean, even here too, America's corrupted too, but over there it's more. Like,
Yeah.
like you pay
At
off.
the same time, if there was a cartel doing some crazy shit like that, the fucking U.S. military would come down and put a squash on that.
Yeah, and in Mexico, yeah, you could kill someone for like $1,000 and like
Yeah.
whatever. Like,
Well, $1,000 is like a fucking 6 months worth of wages, right?
yeah, yeah. So it's Mexico. It is what it is.
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah.
So is there like a lot of violence like in the area that you lived in, or is it?
Yeah, but it's like if you're not, how do you say, like, because obviously the cartels themselves, like, they're the same people, like they won't fuck with you unless you mess
unless
with
you do
them,
something
like
with them.
like really, like, so you don't, you know, el que nada debe nada teme, like you don't owe anybody anything, you're good, dude. Like, it's just,
Yeah, I guess maybe you just don't like. I'm just curious. Like, do you see like the violence and stuff firsthand, or is it? I guess like they're in the area and it's just maybe more so like throughout their transit that they do some of the negative
yeah,
shit.
you'll see it. You'll see it at one point if you're living there. You'll see it at one, but it's not like active like that unless you want it to be. Then obviously, if you're in the shit, then yeah, you're fucking yeah. You know, like so it's really like so like let's say in Mexico, I can't be selling weed, like
because you're
might
stepping
get
on
shot.
people's foot.
You get shot,
Yeah,
like, you get killed, dude. Like you know because that's cartels,
theirs.
like
Yeah.
like you know like.
Can't just be anyone.
I can't be like I'm gonna sell some shrooms. Like you know, like I'm selling, like I'm the no. Yeah, you're gonna.
Oh wow, huh?
You get killed, dude.
Yeah. How interesting. It's crazy that shit goes on right now.
Yeah, it is, and it's like, you know, like it is what it is. You know, it's crazy. Like you know, living out here, but then I go back there, and it is what it is. Like I'm used to that. Like I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
That's one thing that's like I feel like something terrible about cocaine. Like I mean, the fact that it's addictive and it can fuck up your life is one thing, but I feel like there's so much like death and negativity attached to it that there's like that energy from getting it to where it goes to America or the whole, you know.
I'll be honest with you. I've done it a lot. I'm not proud of it, but
Yeah.
But I've tried clean cocaine. Cocaine is a plant. You know, it's really not bad.
Yeah.
Like you know, you go to Colombia, like, those people are chewing on those plants on those leaves all day long.
For sure.
But nowadays it's chemically enhanced. It's you know, it's cut with a lot of shit you get on the street, even here in Phoenix. You know, it's cut with methamphetamine, fentanyl, dude.
Yeah.
You know, it's
People die from it like pretty regularly.
Yeah, bro. I had an uncle that overdosed on like, you know, he got some lace shit with fentanyl. Yeah, fucking, yeah.
It happens commonly now.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like you really gotta know like what it's the saying like you go to a rave or some shit. Someone like try to give you like a little pill, like a little ecstasy or whatever. I'm like, nah. Like,
Yeah, you
little
have no
Molly.
clue.
Like, I'm like, nah, bro. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
You know, you really don't know what you're
You
taking,
don't know
dude.
at all, for sure.
Yeah.
Also, too, you could become incapacitated and them just fucking.
So I think
take you home.
like I'll be honest with you, like cocaine for me, like babies. Like I mean, it's not a hard drug. Like really, like it's like for me, it's comparable, honest, like coffee, bro. Like it's like no mames. Like, but laced, yeah. You know, when you start fucking with like Christina, you know, crystal meth, like fentanyl, yeah, this is a hard drug, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking like you got those like all those people like fucking like zombies, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
You see what it turns people into.
yeah, but like anything in excess is bad. You know, like when that shit went down, you know, like why I moved to East is all that shit went down. Like, I fucked up too. I'm not innocent. You know what? I had this major injury, one of the worst injuries in my life. I had an open at J Pages. The wrestling against this dude, I was like 6'4", like 250 pounds. And I remember I asked him, "You want to roll?" And he looked down and like, "You sure? You're like a little small, bro." And you know me and Napoleon complex.
Yeah.
What's up, bro? Ooh. Anyways, so we roll. I ankle locked him like twice. So I felt like I was a shit. I'm like, I'm gonna start wrestling this dude. I was, you know, I was like up here.
Yeah.
And so I go for a takedown, and he kind of sprawls on me, and he like digs his elbow like all the way like in my neck. And I remember I got up, my whole neck was numb, like my whole body, like the left side of my body was numb, all the way to my fingertips right here. So I couldn't sleep on the left side of my body for like 7 months, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, bro, this was crazy. Because
Wow.
every like 10 seconds, like these 3 fingers would go to sleep.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. It's crazy.
So you got injured and then.
And then I took steroids.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What kind of steroids?
So It's because of one of my buddy's homies came from Cali, and he was on it, and we were just fucking around. And he's like, "Hey, they'll make you feel better." You know, I was complaining about like, you know, just take a shot. It'll make you feel better. You know, make your muscles here heal faster. I took Trenbolone.
Tren?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I took 2 doses. I took 2 shots like within like a week. So take in mind that shit happened at the same time that shit went down with my ex. All that shit. Like she gives me a call and you know she's basically like, I don't know. I got that shit fucks with your like emotions, dude.
She called you and what was like breaking up with you or?
So we were broken up already, but we are kind of like still mingling, and kind of told me that she was with some other dude, and you know, like it is what it is. Like, but
pissed you off. You're hopped up on Tren
and cocaine.
And cocaine. What the fuck?
Don't mix them together, kids. Don't ever mix steroids and cocaine together.
And so, what did you do?
I went off on her. Not never. Obviously, I never fucking touch a woman. I've never beat a woman in my life. Fuck no. But I told her that I'd break into her house and then I steal her toilet, and that if she needed to go to the bathroom, she'd have to go to the gas station. Like, well, I was on one. I was like,
wow. You'd steal her toilet?
I know. But I would steal her toilet.
What the hell? Wow. And so from there, that's why she got restraining order?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Yeah. It's pretty understandable, honestly.
Steroids and cocaine, no. Don't mix them together.
Wow. Huh.
It's a dangerous combination.
So you took 2 shots of Tren, and then is that it? Did you continue to do it, or
no? That was it. That was it. Just while he was here. And
did it make you feel better,
bro? The first shot, dude, of Trenbolone, it's actually, I looked it up. It's actually one of the strongest steroids, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
it's one of the most intense things you could do as far as
bro, like
performance
I'll be
enhancing
honest,
drugs.
I'll be honest with you. The first shot, dude, it hit like after like 4 or 5 hours. But you know what? I didn't sleep for like 3 days. No, like 2 days. I didn't sleep. Wow. But I felt like a beast, dude. Like I just felt like, you know, like really. But
you go start lifting weights and stuff.
That shit, yeah. No, and I was working like. I had a bunch of work when that happened. I was just working like I felt like a beast, dude. I was sweating so hard, and it really fucks with your emotions. Like makes you really angry at people. Like, oh fuck you.
Yeah, I'm gonna steal your toilet.
Come here.
Oh wow, huh?
Yeah, no, it does really make you very violent.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah,
in combination with
very
coke,
horny
it's probably
too.
not a great.
Yeah. and
violent and horny.
And the other.
It's not a great combination.
Like, don't combine them. Like,
wow.
You might go to jail.
Huh. Wow.
Danger.
Damn. That's wild. So do you still do coke too?
Every now and then. Not really, not frequently. Just yeah, I've learned to be chill by I really like a bunch of like my that used to be my friends, like people I don't talk to me anymore. Like, understandable. Like, but,
you mean like good influences in your life?
Like from the gym, from my last gym?
Yeah.
Like people I used to hang out with. Like
just cut you off?
Yeah, I've just been chilling by my own. Like I don't have friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it that way though. Like you know what, actually like
well also too, if you're wildin', it's like understandable for people to cut you off.
Yeah. Yeah. And it, you know, for me, myself too, and my well-being, like you have to be okay with yourself, you know. You have to be okay to live by yourself, like, and that's a good feeling. Like, you know, like I don't like to go out anymore. I've already been through it. Like, I don't like to go out there. Like I used to go to Scottsdale. I guess spend like $300-400 like in a week. I would go to the strip club and like
blow it out over there.
Like, where's the money at? Why is there no money?
It's fucking inflation.
Fuck the society.
Wow.
Nah, but no, you know, like it was a chill pill for myself that it's good that I felt like I needed it too, to just like be on my own, especially all that shit that happened. Like it's good. It's good to be on my own. I like
for
it.
Sure.
I like it. I'm focused. I'm training.
Yeah.
Like like focusing, and that's good. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone, if you're trying, you should be on some sort of self-improvement path. So you should be trying to, cut out bad things for you and implement new good things.
Yeah, but sometimes like especially when you're in the shit, I guess like like if you're hanging out, it's like you're hanging out with buddies that that they
You're doing all of it as well.
like come on, bro. Yeah. You could try to. It is what it is. Sometimes you need to. Sometimes you need to be by yourself because
Yeah.
you need to surround yourself by people that will do. That will give you a good example, I guess. But if not, then you know how it is with friends that. I feel like a lot of friends that I used to have in high school. And it's like, bro, like, not even. I don't think I'm better than you, but it's like you, like I can't. I'm not.
Yeah.
We're not in the same sync anymore. It's just it's different. Like
The whole thing with like you're the average of the 5 friends you hang out with is 100% true. Like everyone knows that intellectually, but it's for sure the truth. Like if you're hanging out with a bunch of losers, like you become a loser.
Yeah, for sure. Or a lot of people like I feel like with a lot of my friends, it used to be just like yeah, you need something to offer. Like you need you need some type of like we drink beer or like weed or whatever. But it's like, bro, like I'm tired of this shit. It's like we're at the same house, same weekend, same shit over and over again. It's like what is we're gonna do our whole fucking life? Fuck that. Like how do I just stay at home by myself?
For sure. Yeah. Well, I mean, part of it is like most people are like fuck ups. Like most people are idiots in general. Like statistically, I feel like most people are not doing that great. Most people just go through this like hate my Monday through Friday, get fucked up on the weekend, and then keep doing it over and over. So if you're around those type of people, you're just gonna continue to do that over and over.
Yeah, and it's like we were talking about. Like a lot of people are complacent. So they need a structural order in life to follow. Like you need to do this, you'll be okay. But it's not the case. Like really, like and it is scary. But that's life. And it's like you have to be brave. Like roar.
Yeah.
like
what's scary? Just like getting away from people?
Well, no, just like getting out of like or following like a system, I guess. Like like you have to you have to go to college. Like just pick something. Just,
this is the path. This is the safe path.
Yeah, the safety route. The safety route. And a lot of times it's too packed with people already, that route. It's like, bro, there's like millions of people. Like, and yeah, maybe sometimes you do have to be a little wild. It's just like, whatever, just do what you want. And it just really depends on what you want. Like I feel a lot of people too, like, a lot of people think too that priority, don't get me wrong, like money, it's an important factor. A lot of people think money is the most important thing. It's not really. Like I was telling you about, like, at least I've learned about myself living beneath my means, like not snorting coke out of hookers' ass every weekend, like
It's an expensive weekend activity.
Where's the money at? Like, nah, but living within your means, that's good. Like, you don't need a lot. You really don't need a lot, especially as men. I feel like, at least I'm a simple man. Like I don't need a lot. I just need to feel happy.
For sure.
Sometimes you convince yourself that you need all of this stuff to be happy.
Interesting. So are you living by yourself now?
I live with my sister.
Oh, nice. That's cool. Is it your younger sister?
Yeah, my younger sister, my niece.
Huh. Oh, okay, wow. She's got a kid? That's her daughter?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, wow. Is she a good influence in your life?
Yeah, she's the opposite of me. Like,
always trying to keep you in check?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. She's young too. She's 21, but she's super, like...
Straight arrow.
Yeah, like no, she doesn't drink nothing. Just but I need that too. Like just
Yeah.
sorry, sorry for my crazy life.
Nice. It's probably good to have some balance like that.
Yeah, you need to have the balance. Like really,
Yeah.
It's the only reason I made it this far.
Yeah. What? Because of your sister, or because?
Well, just having the balance. The balance. You
Mm-hmm.
you can do whatever you want, but you got to realize that everything, even coffee, everything is a luxury.
Mm-hmm.
It's a luxury, really. Like everything is a luxury, except for, like things like food, like
Yeah.
But everything else, like it's on top of it, So that's why I live life better that way. That you know what, I'm happy already. Like I'm not. That's why a lot of people live unhappy because they expect.
They want more and more.
Yeah, more money, more problems. But they expect to get it to a goal, and then okay, once I get there, I'll be happy. Like once I finish my degree, I'll be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Once I make 6 figures, then I'll.
Yeah.
You get there.
It's not.
It's whatever, dude.
Yeah.
Like it's
That's why you got to find a path that you enjoy, like the day to day that you enjoy.
Exactly.
You got to find a grind
the journey,
that you like. Yeah.
The journey.
For sure.
Yeah, because I know if my God made me rich from the start, I would probably fucking
Yeah.
Like I was bored, bored of everything,
Yeah. It is the struggle and difficulty that makes it exciting at the end.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people don't realize. And it's they live day by day thinking that they need that to reach that to be happy, and so they live unhappy, and it's like, to each their own, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
To each their own. Like, shit, I've lived life happier this way. You know what? Like, yeah, we all go through our strife. Everyone goes through strife. Depression is a motherfucker, dude. Like, depression's hard. Everyone gets hit by it,
Yeah.
Like, you know what? When you realize that nothing of this really even matters, dude. Like, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because, we're only here for a while,
For sure. Yeah. Yeah. I think also people think that like depression is like a solo experience, or that they're the only person that's dealing with difficulties, when I think most people in general have a lot of hardships that they go through. Like a lot of stuff that they're dealing with.
And what keeps me really sane too is like when I think about depression nowadays is, I still got this. But really though, as in like I had a girl call me up. I offered to volunteer to she has multiple sclerosis. And I offered to build her, I built her deck, just like a little desk. It's like a simple, really IKEA, but really like she's multiple sclerosis, like she couldn't do it herself. I'm like, I'll go right now and do it. But when I was there and we were talking, and she was telling me she's a super cool girl. But there's people that would wish to be in your shoes.
Yeah, exactly.
You like a lot of times you don't appreciate what
just
you
the
have.
fact that you're able-bodied.
You tell me multiple sclerosis, pain 24/7, brother.
Yeah,
you're in pain every second of your life.
Yeah,
like she told me, if someone pushes you, you feel like someone just hammered you, and it's because yes, that's a disease.
It's pure luck that you and I are completely able-bodied.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a blessing. It's a blessing itself. You know what? Even simple things as like you being young, the opposite sex finds you attractive. That's a blessing itself, bro.
Yeah,
how many people would not want it?
Yeah, exactly.
You think
or born disfigured, or
you
like
you think they don't. You think they don't want some?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Well, there's people that are born crippled or in ways that they're never attractive to the opposite
and they don't
sex.
give up. So why would I give up?
Yeah,
That
exactly.
makes me look like a loser.
For sure.
Because
no matter what your situation, you got to continue to strive for better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And as long as you have health.
Yeah.
As long as you have health, then you're good, bro.
Exactly.
You're rich.
Yeah.
You're already rich.
For sure.
You're already rich.
No matter your situation, the goal is get physically fit, become as rich as you can, become capable, become charismatic, become smart. That's what the goal is. No matter if you're fucking born 5'2" or if you're born 6'4".
Yeah, and my like I seek wisdom, bro. Wisdom. All the other stuff, yeah. The body's a temple, yeah. I want to reach my potential, everything. I seek wisdom. You know, I think that's the most important part of life. That you know, like, I want to be that old guy. I'm just talking a bunch of shit. Like, I'm just giving advice to everyone. All the little kids, they don't want it, but
yeah,
but it's
you got to become something to be able to give that wisdom. Otherwise,
and you have to go through the strides. You have to go through the works. To really gain the wisdom. You know,
yeah.
There's certain things that people could tell you all along, could give you advice. Like my parents will always give me advice. Everyone, but you don't take it, especially if you're egoistical. If you have a big ego, you won't take it. But you have to. But once you live it, then you're like,
for sure.
Now I know.
Yeah, exactly. They tell you like, don't do drugs, don't do whatever.
But sometimes you have to live it, and then it is what it is. Like, it's life. You know, like.
For sure, you really don't know until you experience it yourself.
Yeah.
I was actually just talking to this with my little brother. Like, he's like, you know, they tell you don't do drugs, don't have sex, but then he's like, I've got a kid, I've got, you know, all this stuff. He's 4 years younger than me. He's 26.
Oh, he's like my age.
Yeah, he just had a baby earlier this year, and you know, like being a young new father, he's like going through all these different challenges and stuff. So it's just, I mean, you should just, you know, take pride in that, like, you're young, able-bodied, you don't have any kids, you got nothing tying you down, and fucking continue down this self-improvement journey.
Yeah, for sure.
I was talking to my buddy Patrick the other day, and he's like, better has no end. You can always do better. No matter how good you're doing, better has no end. You can, you know, start doing this, start implementing this new, you know, addition to you, cut out this. You can always do better.
Yeah, and better, obviously, like, it's an opinion of everyone's own definition of it. Like personally, like it you know, like if it feels better for you, then that's you know, if it's good for you, then it's all right. Like
for sure,
know,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah. It all depends on what you want to do with your life.
Yeah. It depends on what you want to do, because for some people, like I feel like probably like me and you, maybe we're in the same that sense that I always seek to be better every day. A lot of people, maybe that's okay for them. So it's like, just leave me alone, bro. Like,
yeah.
I'm just
Some people like just like 9 to 5. I want, you know, just I want to be able to get by, and that's it. That, like, I'm okay with that. Yeah, and honestly, it's all just depends on whatever your personal goals are. Like, whatever you want in your life.
That's totally fine.
Yeah, as long as you're happy, like, do whatever you want.
I'm like, I want to squeeze as much as I can. Let's see what else you got.
That's it. Yeah. Dude, I want to strangle people in my free time and make enough money to own a private jet. But that's not for everyone.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, but if you can project it in your mind, you can make it possible.
Dude, anything is possible in life. You can do anything. Like, everyone who's like doing great in life, some of them were gifted or like had rich parents or something, but I think like the biggest creators and like the most successful people have all just made something of themselves. They decided that they wanted to do something and then went out there and fucking did it.
Well, you know what? Like, I feel like genetics has a big influence, for sure. For sure. There are people that are born extremely talented, like, you know?
Yeah.
But hard work will always surpass talent.
Absolutely.
Dude. Hard work will always, dedication.
Yeah.
He said that video where May was, he's like, hard work, dedication. It's true,
yeah,
though.
exactly. I mean, Floyd's like a perfect example.
Obviously, like, you know, you get to the pinnacle of, like, these people are born hard work, but also talent. Like, you know,
exactly.
Like, you know, like, because obviously you can't just have hard work, but if you're not.
But like Floyd is like what, like 5'5", like born
he's
at
like 5'8".
Oh, is he 5'8"?
Yeah, he's
okay.
like 5'8".
Yeah, all right, he's 5'8", but born of like one of 10 children, super poor town. I mean, he was like just talent is for sure a huge part of it, but hard work, nothing replaces it.
For sure. Yeah, you have to have, like, especially goes towards anything in life, right? I feel like the best of the best, if you think about anything, you kind of have to have like a certain autism, bro. Like a certain like a certain level of like obsession of like autism.
Yeah, like delusion that you're the best.
Like obsession, like oh no.
Yeah. That
Let
for
me
sure.
study all night. It's like,
That's I was just listening to I think it was Craig Jones that said like the real performance enhancing drug in jiu-jitsu is autism.
yeah, I think I saw that too. It's true though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true though. Like, you know, like
Just obsession with getting better.
obsession.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, it's true. It's true. But you have to, yeah, obsession and passion. You have to have passion with everything you do. That's why, like, you know what, like, I've been through a lot of trades, bro. Like electrical, HVAC. I don't like it. It's kind of boring. It's like I like to make things and like, oh, people like, oh, that looks good. Or yeah, thank you. You know, but that's me. That's me. Like I'm more of artistry in that way, and that's what I learned about myself. Like I'm not looking for money. If I wanted money, yeah, I'd probably already be like a electrician or like, you know, like a plumber or whatever. Like I've done it before, but I like it. It's just boring to
You're gonna
me.
do stuff that you enjoy more.
Yeah. So when I work, like I like carpentry a lot. So when I do carpentry, it's fun. It's like building Legos like for a living, and it's super fun. And it's just like I do this all day long. I'll do this for free, but you know,
Just because it's like creating, or
yeah, just because
there's
like
maybe
creating
some artistry to it.
Yeah, just because it's not the same. Like I hate monotony. So I hate like I can't do the same thing every day because I want to go crazy up in here. Like, you know, I feel like the little rat in the wheel. I'm like, let me out. You know?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just us. You know, you got to do what you like, but you know, it is what it is. I do feel blessed that you know, that ever since I was a kid, I already knew what I was gonna do the rest of my life. Kind of, you know.
What, like being in construction?
Yeah.
Yeah, you knew that as a kid?
Yeah, as a little kid. My dad was a framer, so he always take me to his job sites. So I think you know, nostalgia is a powerful like thing too. Like
And it just seemed like a clear path for you too.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just like an obvious answer.
Yeah, but also like you know, we all have certain things in life that you know, like if you think about like a song that your dad used to listen to when you were a little kid, and you hear it, man,
Brings you back.
You know, I'm like,
For you, you're like, pouring concrete brings me back.
bro. So kind of like, you know, that's what it is. Nostalgia is strong too, dude. It gives you, you know, makes you feel good, and you know, that's how it is with me in construction for sure. I love it, dude. I love it, man. Like,
That is good.
So it just depends on what you're seeking in life. And sometimes, you know, you're seeking money, and money will make you happy and do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it won't make you happy by itself. For sure not. But it's just like a tool to make your life easier.
Yeah. And you also have to have the balance too, because you realize that even if you do the thing that you think you love the most, let's say like I do jiu-jitsu full time, there's also the weight on top of that. Like you're not gonna do just jiu-jitsu like I only training, and now you're gonna do all the paperwork, and you know, like it's like,
well, no matter what you choose, there's gonna be difficulties to
Yeah,
it.
it's like
even if you could do jiu-jitsu full time and make it full time, like you're gonna be dealing with like, you know, injuries constantly. Like the difficulty of having an athlete's job is that like it's hard on your body.
Oh,
you know,
fuck
no matter
yeah,
what
dude.
you do, there's gonna have some shitty
Fuck
in there.
yeah, dude.
But you just gotta like choose your suck. Like whatever is like the suck
pick
is
your
worth
poison.
it.
Like, you know, whatever you feel the most comfortable with. You have to have the balance. Like every job will always feel like a job because it's a job. Like a job.
Yeah.
You know.
It's just like figuring it out too. Like whatever. I mean, nothing is. You don't have like just because you're doing something now doesn't mean you have to do it for your whole life. You just gotta. You know.
Yeah, that's the thing too. I feel like a lot of people will. They'll be unhappy because of that trauma of like oh, well, I don't know what I want to do like the rest of my
Yeah.
life. Well, like, dude, like you can do whatever the fuck you want, dude.
Yeah,
Like, you know what?
exactly.
I'll tell you something. You'll never be perfect.
Yeah.
Anything you choose,
Yeah.
you know what? There might
or
be
you think you're supposed to just like your first job, absolutely love it and like have all this passion for it. Like that's not going to be the case. I don't think that's the case for anyone unless you're just maybe naturally gifted as a singer or something where you're just naturally talented and you can really enjoy doing something like that. Other than that, it's like a guy told me once, like you can't steer a parked car. You just got to fucking start driving and then figuring out from there.
You know what? You know, like it's never too late to start anything. Like really, as long as you have life and you're still do whatever the fuck you want. You know what? There's certain things you will never master, like carpentry. There's so many things. You could be a cabinet maker.
Yeah.
You know, you could be a concrete boy. You could be like you know, you could do trim carpentry. You can you know, like you can make stairs for a living. But you know what? You'll never master all of them. Like, you're never gonna master all of them. So it's like the phrase, like jack of all trades.
It's a master of none.
But sometimes better, you know, than a master of some. Like.
Oh yeah, wait, wasn't that's the full quote?
Yeah, that's a full. Yeah.
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 A jack of all trades is a master of none, but better than
Master of some.
a master of one.
Or yeah, something like that.
Yeah, maybe better than a master of one.
But it's true though. Like, dude, no one's a fucking master. Like,
Yeah.
we only have like this much life. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like do whatever the fuck you want, and you know, like to me, a master is like perfection. But really, like, bro, like there always gonna be some other guy like, damn, this motherfucker. Yeah, he's just,
Yeah.
you know, like I don't know.
There is no perfection or mastering really anything, too. It's like what jujitsu is.
Yeah, it's
like
your own. It's your own
great
definition.
teacher
It's your own definition of the word, right?
Well, it's like, again, like better has no end. You can always be better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So that's what I'm telling you. Like,
Yeah.
certain
Gordon
fields,
Ryan was the best in the world a couple of years ago. He's probably much better than he was then.
and there's probably a lot of guys behind him too that are like,
Yeah.
damn, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, there's certain fields that you know you never stop learning. You know, that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of life. That, you know, you only have to shit. You'd have to like put your soul into a computer, like keep trying to master it, but it's a vicious cycle. You know, never get there.
Oh, like if you could live forever?
Yeah, I feel like
yeah. That'd be sick. I mean, there'd be a
like
million different things that I could do.
where you just like
Yeah.
put your head into the like.
Yeah.
Nah, but I mean, I'm here for a good time. I'm here not for a long time. So. Really,
I feel you, bro. Nice.
It's how it is.
All right, brother. Well, we've done about an hour and a half. We want to get an open mat after this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You want to wrap her up?
Yeah, that was already an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Damn, that was a long time.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like that though.
Yeah, right? It goes pretty quick. Well, bro, thank you very much for coming.
Yeah. No, thank you.
I'll slap your socials in the bio or in the description.
I want you to Photoshop it with the.
Yeah. Send me a good I got a good picture actually from the Butter Smooth. I got you the close up with your big ass
for
hand.
real? Oh, yeah.
All right, bro.
Where
Thank
you going
for
to
coming.
open mat?
Probably Jace.
Hey.
Yeah.
What's up? Yeah.